Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today it is the review of the Spanish Grand Prix 2015. Now for qualifying, Nico Rosberg took pole position ahead of Lewis Hamilton, ahead of Sebastian Vettel, and then Bottas in 4th, 5th was Sainz Jr. and Verstappen was 6th for Toro Rosso, 7th was Kimi Raikkonen, 8th was Kvyat, 9th was Massa, 10th was Ricciardo, the 2 Lotuses of Grosjean and Maldonado were 11th and 12th, and then 2 McLarens of Alonso and Button were 13th and 14th, against ahead of the 2 Saubers of Nasser and Ericsson 15th and 16th, and then Hulkenberg and Perez, then Stevens and Merry at the back. So for the race, we had an interesting race. Nico Rosberg won ahead of Lewis Hamilton, ahead of Sebastian Vettel. Bottas came 4th, Raikkonen was 5th after recovering from starting 7th, Massa was 6th from 9th place from the grid, Ricciardo was 7th, Grosjean was 8th, Sainz Jr. was 9th, and Kvyat was 10th, ahead of Verstappen in 11th, 12th was Nasser, 13th was Perez, 14th was Ericsson, 15th was Hulkenberg, 16th was Button, 17th was Stevens, 18th was Merry, with Maldonado and Alonso retiring from the race. Now let's talk about the race, shall we? Well, Nico Rosberg had an amazing start, got off the grid very well. Lewis had a poor start, let's face it. I mean, he was in danger of going down to 4th place, but he got taken by Vettel on the first corner. It really wasn't the best of races, so Mercedes had to mix the strategy up a little bit, meaning that Lewis went on to a 3-stop strategy. So he went option, or basically medium, hard, medium for his race. That meant he was able to, first stint, on the first stop he couldn't get ahead of Sebastian, but on the second stop he got ahead, and it meant that he was able to really push the car a little bit more, and he was dirty air was affecting his race. It was overheating his tyres, he wasn't able to get past, a lot of understeer in the car, so he recovered to get 2nd place in the end. I think that was the maximum he could do. Nico did drive an amazing race, I think, really. He fully deserved it. I'm not a big Nico fan, but to be honest, he controlled it, and he did a good job. He did what he had to do, and it was a good job from him. Sebastian Vettel was P3. Again, I think Ferrari, banged some improvements to the circuit. We didn't really see it. I mean, he finished 45 seconds behind the leader, and it's as if maybe Sebastian said that Spain would be the circuit that would dictate whether or not they actually have a championship fight, and it looks to be on the outside maybe they don't. But we've got plenty of races to go. Monaco next in the second circuit, and I think there's definitely chances that Ferrari can still win races this season, but whether or not the championship fight, we'll see. Bottas came 4th and held off Kimi Raikkonen towards the end. Again, a good race from Valtteri here for Williams, getting 4th place. I mean, I think they're doing a good job. Finished ahead of one of the Ferraris, and that was a good job from him. Kimi Raikkonen, P5, did an amazing first lap, got past cars and did what he had to do instead of Felipe in 6th. A good result for Williams today, I think. Ricciardo was 7th, finished the race for Red Bull. Still having issues, definitely. I don't know, it just pretty poor, to be honest, but still points in the bag for Daniel Ricciardo. Grosjean was 8th. Now talking about Grosjean, towards the end of the Grand Prix he pitted, and he ran over his he didn't run over, but he did hit one of his pit guys, so I think he went too far into the pits, so into his pit box, so yeah, that was a problem for Grosjean. Sainz Jr. had a nice little battle with his teammate Verstappen towards the end of the Grand Prix, and Kvyat, and it got a bit tight. So that was interesting, but he got points on the same Grand Prix, the top Spaniard for the race, so he was P9 ahead of Kvyat in 10th for Red Bull. Verstappen was 11th. Verstappen, I think, had problems with his tyres towards the end of the race. Nasser and for Sauber was 12th, had quite a strong race considering that Sauber bragged no updates his race. Ahead of Perez in 13th, Sauber Ericsson was 14th, ahead of Hulkenberg in 15th. Button struggled throughout the race with rear grip. He was spinning up his tyres and he just couldn't get the grip out of the car. And Stevens and Merry 17th and 18th. And then Maldonado, yeah, he had a bit of a tangle. I think they believe he lost a bit of his rear end plate on his rear wing, and they believe it's down to the contact he had with Grosjean when he was trying to pass him in the early stages. We don't know where that came from, but he was missing half a rear wing basically, and he was running around the circuit with that. Quite dangerous, I thought. I think they should have retired his car as quick as possible. But that's the end of the day. He got 18th, and then Alonso had a massive brake issue going into the pits. He was running quite well actually. Came in the pits, in a stop, and his brakes completely locked up, and he had a massive rear brake failure in the race. So yeah, bad stuff for McLaren there, but I think they've improved, and I think it's a good step forward. So Nico, good race. I definitely think that he drove that one well. I think that's put his championship challenge back on track. I think he needed to do that there, but Monaco's next. Again, a hunting ground that Nico Rosberg does particularly good at. He lives there, he knows the circuit very well. Lewis obviously wants to win there from last year. He didn't win it then last year, so I definitely think that the next race between two Mercedes drivers, but Ferrari are there, going to be competing well, and I think hopefully we can have a good fight in Monaco. But obviously it's not a circuit they can overtake very well. Like here in Spain, didn't have the overtaking you can overtake around here. So good result. And hopefully this season we can have a fight between the two Mercedes drivers. Finally we've got it back on track. I think Lewis is leading the championship by 20 points. He leads with 111 points in the championship, ahead of Nico's 91 points that he has. So there's still a good margin for Lewis, but obviously it means that the new engines are coming. They're changing the engines for the next race. I think, or Canada, because obviously you have 4 engines for this race. So thanks guys for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be my next banter video. I'll see you guys then. Bye.